YouTube. I'm here with one of my new friends, Brooke, and we are at Saks Fifth Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are just getting ready to go check out some of their Tory Burch, maybe Coach, some Saint Laurent. And by the way, I'm Erin and I'm the handbag housewife, so let's get to it. Say hi, Brooke.
Hi.
All right. See you soon. So I didn't know this, but these are Fendi. I didn't know that they had Fendi here. So I've never seen a Fendi first bag in person, but these are absolutely beautiful. Of course, they've got some peekaboos as well. I'm gonna just pan around here. I did not know that the peekaboos had so much glazing on the side. That looks kind of warped looking. I'm surprised that a bag that cost that much would look like that from the side. I think this might be part of the Hacker project where they combined with Versace. I may be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me, and it's really pretty.
Is this the storm color?
I don't know. They changed their names, but that is beautiful. Look at all these camera bags, the beautiful colors. There's pink suede. This is almost like a teal, very much like the Lake Cassie that I have by Coach. But the leather, I gotta say the YSL or Saint Laurent leather beats pretty much any of my Coach bags. It's amazing. Now this bag here, this is one of their envelope style bags. For me, this bag did not work. I had it in black with gold hardware and it is just so stiff. And because of how the sides cave in, it does not hold very much. This is the medium size too. Okay, so I think this one is the Cassandra bag. It feels a lot like the glove tan leather, but it's a little bit slicker. And then this one is the medium envelope and it's in the color golden. This is the Minnie Lulu or Mini Lulu puffer. And it is pretty darn small, probably about the size of a Pochette Accessories by Louis Vuitton in capacity. Maybe slightly bigger because it does fan out at the bottom and it is puffy, which gives you a little bit more give. I've never seen this color. This is a beautiful mint type color. Probably not its name, but those are the Toy Lulu bags. And I don't know the names of those on the bottom. Okay, so these are the Lulu puffer bags. That must be the large size. And then this is the medium. This is like almost like a jacquard. It sort of looks like it's denim, but it feels like jacquard. This one is denim, I think. Then there's a lavender color. And the prices on these are, let's just say, a lot. Over $2,000. Those are the medium Lulu bag. I had one of these once and it was just really too big for me. And then down at the bottom here, I think these are called the Mini Lulu. These are just too small for me. These are under $1,500 if I remember correctly, and they're all leather on the inside. Over here we have an assortment of the Nikki Bag. These bags, they look like they'd be pretty durable. I think that those are the Kate bag. That green is just so stinking pretty. I have never seen this style before. The leather feels really good. I don't think it has straps at all. I think it's just a great big pouch. Well, this is, I believe, the small Lulu puffer bag. I'm gonna try it on if I can. They make the little tether just long enough that I can show you, but this is a really good size. These are the small Lulu bags, and the colors are really just stunning. Got a white, a yellow, and a navy color. I have these Lulu camera bags. I have one in a beige color that's darker than that, as well as this one with black and the antique hardware. Some of the hardware on these is much darker than it is on others. That color looks a lot like the storm gray color. I don't know if they still call it that. And then there's the front side of the ones I started with. Got some raffia style bags. I don't know if I'd ever want to spend this kind of money on a raffia style bag. The totes by Saint Laurent are kind of a bargain as far as the brand goes, but the leather is pretty thin. I don't know that it wears super well, at least from some of the reviews that I've seen. Now I am in Tory Burch land. So I can show you some of these bags that they have at the Tory Burch private sale and on Bloomingdale's that I've been posting. This is cool how there's leather on the bottom. The leather on this little mini bag feels wonderful. The detail on this Fleming bag is stunning. Look at the stitching there. And the chain, it's a lightweight chain, but it is gorgeous. I like that the chain is a little thicker than what Coach has, but yet is lightweight. I think it's probably aluminum. This raffia Cura, this feels like fabric. It does not feel like straw. I like it way better in person than I did on the website. Now this is a very small version of this bag. It comes in a bigger size. This is a little bit too bling bling for me, but if you like metallic bags, here you go. See, if I was gonna get raffia, I would stick with Tory Burch instead of the YSL or St. Laurent, because you're just gonna spend way less money. This is a crochet bag. I saw some of these at the outlet. They were outlet bags, but they are really, really, really heavy bags. By the way, these are the Eleanor, and I believe that's a Fleming. I don't know what the name of this big tote is. It is very large. It is the Ella straw basket and retails for $3.98 and is 30% off. Okay, so just so you know the names of things, this front one, you see the quilting there? That's pretty reminiscent of the Fleming bags. The chevron is pretty reminiscent of the Cura bags, although they have changed and done some other types of quilting of late, including this is also a Cura bag, as well as this one. And then, like I said before, that is going to be the older, harder style of the Fleming. So I don't know if you remember me telling you, but the emblems have more definition now than they used to, and I am not sure on this color. So this is the color Sandpiper, and I like the magnetic closure better on the newer ones than I did on the older ones. The lining is still a material, like a woven herringbone type material. Here's the black on black. A lot of people aren't happy with the fact that they have gold on the grommets because it's not truly black on black because of that. Here is a Miller style bag. The pebble leather on this is really nice. You lose some space though because of the way it is compartmentalized. Here's another little Cura. So down on the bottom, we still have these more structured Flemings. I do think that the chains may be a bit more substantial than they used to be. And again, here's the larger size of the Miller, as well as some teeny tiny versions of it. Got some Lee Radswell bags. Now I haven't seen this Fleming. This is interesting. The quilts are actually flattened, and the straps are pretty darn thin, and they don't have the leather bits. I'm pretty sure my other Fleming that I used to have, the soft Fleming, had leather bits, but I may be remembering incorrectly. It doesn't balance very well. It looks like you need to put the chain in the back to keep it from tipping over. I think this is one of those little Bombay style camera bags. I'm not sure if it's the size that I showed you on my community page with the mint green color or not, but it is pretty little. These little square style Cura bags, they kind of remind me of the Chanel Square Mini. This bag is in what looks like to be a suede, and this is a new type of quilting. I've seen it in the black leather as well. Almost reminds me of some of the older Prada style quilting. Again, we've got Eleanor's. Now these bags, these are heavy. I definitely like the solid color square quilted bags better than the ones with the stripes. And you know I like details on bags, but just not that one. We have Versace here. It's like so much eye candy. Now, I haven't seen a Versace piece here yet. That is me, except for maybe the Fendi Versace collaboration I showed you early on. These are just a little bit odd to me. I'm not sure why. I mean, this is so tiny. Guess it's almost like a little walk. Here are a few more Tory Burch. Now, I have never seen this style in person. This is interesting because I have seen the denim version of this on a pretty good sale at Bloomingdale's with their extra 30% off. It is pretty spacious, really. I mean, since it's one open compartment, certainly not huge, but a decent size. And this is the Cura chain shoulder bag and retails for $5.98. The leather feels super nice on this. This is the larger size of the So Black Cura, and that may not be the exact term they use, but again, it's got the gold around the grommets, and then a couple of the mini size camera bags, which aren't quite as mini as some of the other little bags I've been looking at here recently. More Versace. The handbag department at this store is pretty awesome. Going to round the corner here, I'll get to some of the other stuff that you were just looking at. Okay, so here is some Kate Spade. I'm not a huge fan of Kate Spade. This is a pretty heavy chain on this little bag. Sort of reminds me of the Luna, but miniature with the Bottega chain. There's some little hobos. This color is very reminiscent of the Coach Candy Pink or the Carnation color. And let's get into these totes. Okay, so I know the Ella totes have went up in price recently. That's what these on the bottom are. I've seen this one for sale in the private sale, and it's almost like a linen combined with almost a woven fabric that sort of feels like it could be denim, but I think it's just like a woven fabric. It's very thick, feels really nice. The leather handles on it, they don't feel very nice. They're kind of stiff and a little warped. And then these are the Perry tote. Perry tote is very popular. There are some that are deeply discounted right now. I have a couple of Tory Burch Perry totes, although mine do not have the center zip divider. They're just kind of wide open, but they are great work bags, and mine have worn like iron. On to Marc Jacobs. Look at all the little snapshots. Those are not my thing. I do not know the name of those bags. I want to say J-Link, but I may be totally botching that. I have wondered about these. These are the terry cloth bags. These are so silky smooth. It's almost more like a velour robe as opposed to actual terry cloth. And I would say that this part here, that where it writes the tote bag, is almost like a boucle, which is interesting. Same thing with the yellow. You can see there. The Marc Jacobs is embroidered, it looks like. Yes, it is. So you have all kinds of different textures. So now we are looking at some of these crinkled patent leather Minnie the tote bags. This is interesting to me. These are really little. I think this is the standard size Minnie the tote bag, and you can see how much littler the tiny one is. I would try it on for you, but it's clipped on. It is very, very little. I would say maybe slightly more capacity than the Rogue 17, but not by much. There must be the small size of the crinkled patent, the tote bag. They do have some pretty greens this year. Here is some more Kate Spade. One of my fellow YouTubers actually bought one of these bags. I can't remember if she bought the white color or the peach color, but they're cute. Pretty lightweight. I mean, not super lightweight, but doesn't feel cheap by any means. A lot of people rave about these bags. I think they're called the Sandbag, as an alternative to the Prada re-edition. I don't feel like the nylon feels as good as my Prada, but they are pretty nice. This is interesting. I'm not even sure what that's made out of. It feels like vinyl, but I don't know what that's made out of. It says it's the Sam Icon, and it says it's leather, so it must have some pretty intense coating on it to feel the way it does. So a lot of people like the Reef Ghost tote because you get a lot of bag for your money. This material really feels like a canvas / linen, and I mean, it's nice, but I would be so worried about getting this dirty. And the last thing I'm going to show you here at the Saks Fifth Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is the final Fendi case. You've got a little puffy Fendi baguette, a little peekaboo with women painted on it. Another peekaboo that looks like it's made out of, what's the name of that fabric? I want to say jacquard, but it's like velvety, so I don't know. And then I think that's a Sunshine shopper tote, but it's in silver. Very cool. Look at the details on that bag. Stunning. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this little tour of the bags they have at Saks Fifth Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you have, please give this video a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the Handbag Housewife. You can DM me on Instagram, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I hope to see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.